everybody, welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I showed you guys how I created this makeup look. It's super easy, super simple, and very lightweight. It's really good if you have dry and combination skin. This is my go-to look for every day, no matter the day. If I wear makeup, this is what I do. So if you guys want to see how I created this makeup routine, follow along and I hope you enjoy. So first things first, before I even start my makeup, I like to wash my face. And when I wash my face, I like to end with the Olay Complete moisturizer. This moisturizer, it's just a drugstore moisturizer. It works really well. I've used it for a while and I really like it, so that's just why I use it. But you can really use any moisturizer. So what I like to do next is excuse that it's a little bit dirty. It's got mascara on it, but it's the Tula Rose Glow and Get It. And this thing, I love. Tula is probably my favorite brand in the entire world. They are just, I love their ingredients. They're so clean and they just have such good quality. Like, it's just so glowy. I love the Tula Rose Glow and Get It. It's a really good purchase if you're interested. I'm going to put my hair up because I don't want it in my face. So then after I use my that Tula product, I go in with my Tula Protect and Glow sunscreen. I use this sunscreen every single day, whether it's super sunny outside, whether I'm going outside, no matter what the day, I use sunscreen. I love their sunscreen. I do just a little bit. You really don't need a ton of sunscreen at all. This stuff is so glowy and it's so it's just so lightweight. It's the perfect base for glowy makeup, and I really like glowy natural makeup. So this is right up my alley. I find that it leaves my skin so great for applying makeup, and I really appreciate that because I often find that sometimes with makeup, my skin, since I have pretty dry skin, it mattes together and it under my eyes and on my face, and it makes my skin look like cakey, and I really, really hate cakey makeup. So I really like to use the Tula products for that. And then, after I do that, I go back in with my Tula Rose Glow and Get It. And I go back under my eyes just to add a little bit more brightness. And that is basically it. Sometimes I'll go back on my nose. So you can see how glowy my base is already, and I love that. Now, sometimes I use a primer and sometimes I don't. If I use a primer, sometimes I'll use the Benefit Professional one. And then I also will sometimes use the Ilia Skin Radiant one. I don't do this very often. I honestly should, but I don't. This is just a little sample, guys. But you just kind of squirt that out of the syringe. And then, yeah. And I also don't, now you might have to, but I don't like to use foundation. I find that since my skin is so dry, like I said, it gets super cakey on my face, and I don't like that. So if I use a foundation, I'll use the Ilia Skin Tint one, and it's just it has 40 SPF in it, and it's also really glowy and super lightweight, and I really, really like this. Today I'm not going to use this because I generally don't incorporate this into my everyday routine, but if you're looking for a lighter weight foundation or a skin tint or something that's super lightweight because you want that coverage, I would really recommend Ilia. They have really good products. So next I do my eyebrows, and I don't really have a steady eyebrow product because I've always switched back and forth between products. Now I really want to try the Brow Freeze because my eyebrows are so stubborn. So I really want to try and use that because my eyebrows are just they fall down all the time and everything like this. This is the Billion Dollar Brows Brow Boost Activation. Sorry, it's dirty. It's got mascara on it again. All my stuff is dirty. So when I do my eyebrows, I start by brushing them down so it picks up that brow activation, and then I brush them right back up. And this is also from Billion Dollar Brows. It's just their eyebrow pencil. And I use I think it's just like a normal brown shade. I don't really know if it has like a number or anything. But what I like to do is I go under my eyebrow and then I brush up. I have pretty sparse eyebrows, so I really just like to lightly fill them in. I don't heavily fill my eyebrows in because I don't really like super thick eyebrows on me, but I do fill them in as much as I can just to help my eyebrows look more put together and just more full, because my eyebrows are pretty sparse. So then I go ahead and brush the product through my eyebrows, and this works for me really well because it just kind of helps make sure the product is evenly distributed throughout my brows, and I really like that. Also, after that, and I want to do, like I said, I want to try the Brow Freeze one. I don't like this Billion Dollar Brow Gel. It kind of sucks, but anyway, I put it on my brows just like quickly. I don't even do anything like fancy or anything. I do like to brush up the front bits and then come down and then brush up the tail, but other than that, it's pretty much it. And I do it fast and kind of messy because I'm going to sculpt my eyebrows. I don't do like, I don't really care about if it's messy or anything because I'm going to fix it later. So then I go in with my concealer, and I use the Ilia concealer. I really love Ilia's products, just like I love Tula. They're all really nice products. I use this in the color, I don't even know if I can see, Chicory. And it's the True Skin Serum Concealer. I really like it. It's, again, super lightweight, and it matches your skin tone really well. So I really like that about Tula's products, and I just kind of go in. See, since I don't use foundation, I kind of use my concealer like it's a foundation, and that works very well for me. So after, with the remaining product I have on my little spoolie thing here, I take this like pointed end brush. I don't know if you can really see, but it's like a flat definer brush. And I just kind of rub it on the excess product, and I kind of just sculpt out my eyebrows so I can have, I don't want to use the word chiseled, but you know, like defined eyebrows, which I really find elevates your makeup look a ton. And I really appreciate that about a makeup look, because I like to do super simple but yet sophisticated and put together, and it just looks good when you do it that way. So I don't know if you can see, but I've done like the outsides of my eyebrows, and I don't do it like, again, I don't really precisely put it on there. I just kind of put it on there because I can go and fix that with the brush when I do my makeup. Okay, and so after that, I'm done with concealer, and I just wipe the excess product on my face. Anyway, and then I like to use the Grace and Stella spray all day. It's like a rose spray. I just use it to like dampen my skin, and then I use my beauty blender, and because I don't like to spray my beauty blender, so I just spray my face. So I do that, and then for my beauty blender, I just blend all my product in. I have no real rhyme or reason for this at all. I just like to get the job done, you know? And then for my under eyes, I do not use a beauty blender for my under eyes or my eyebrows, because I find that at least for my under eyes, again, since I have pretty dry skin, they get really cakey if I use a beauty blender. So I just go in with my finger. And I like this because it's way more precise and just it's easier to do. It's cleaner to me. A lot of times, if I will also just do my makeup with my fingers anyway. I'm not crazy about beauty blenders and that kind of stuff. I just like to do my makeup with my fingers, but that's me. I also take the beauty blender and I'll kind of just go over it once and just pack it all in. Just a little extra. Okay. And then I take my same brush for my eyebrows and I just blend my brows in and I kind of sculpt them the best that I can. Again, I'm not a professional, but I've seen so many people do this, and I just really like how their eyebrows look when they do it. So as you can see, my brows are a little bit more sculpted. So I take my beauty blender and then just go around my brows, which I really like to do. And then I will go back in with my brow gel. I only have to do this because this is kind of a crappy brow gel. I feel like if you have a really good one that helps like the Brow Freeze one or a good gel that works for you, you can only have to do this step once, but I do it twice because this is crappy. And then I go in with my bronzer. Now again, I'll keep saying this throughout the entire thing. My skin is dry, so I don't like to use like powdered products. I really don't. Like I will if I have to, but I don't like to because it makes my skin cakey. So I use the Milk Makeup bronzer. I really like it. It's in Baked. It's the matte bronzer stick. And I really like this one. And I just kind of make that 3 like everybody does. And I do my nose. I do under my lip. I do under my chin for the 3 effect. And I'll go back to my sides. And so you can see I've done like the 3, but with liquid products. So then I just blend it in with my beauty blender. And this is pretty quick. I don't do it super fancy because it ends up looking good whichever way I do it, if I do it fast or slow or anything like that. So just blend it in. And sometimes, a lot of times in this makeup routine, I'll go over it with a bronzer, what's it called? Like a powdered bronzer. And I really like to do that because it can also help my skin it kind of holds the bronzer in place, but I don't do a ton because I've already done this. So that's all that packed in and looking good. Then I do a blush. Now, I'm not a crazy blush person, but I started using the Rare Beauty one and I really like her. This is the color Hope. It's super natural and I don't like not natural looking colors, you know. I'm not into that. So I just do 3 dots on my cheek, like tiny dots, and then 2 tiny dots on my nose. And I also brush off the applicator before I even put it on my face because, again, blush is extremely pigmented and I'm not crazy about blush. So this is a Precision brush, I guess. Say that 5 times fast. And I kind of just brush up. I don't do the apples of my cheek because I don't want to look like a clown. So I kind of brush along like where my highlight would go and right under my concealer, basically, is the best way for me to describe it. And I do my nose, and sometimes I'll do that W, I guess is what they do. I'll just go like that. And see, it just adds some more color to your face. And I don't really have to do blush because my cheeks are already very colored. Like, especially when I'm like get hot or cold, my cheeks get so red. It's annoying. Okay, and then for my bronzer, so I use 2 different kinds of bronzer sometimes. So this is the Buxom one. It's well loved. It is in the color Staycation Vibes. And I also like to use this palette, which is the True and Luscious Lucky Glow Bronze and Highlight palette. And it's got these 2 bronzers and blush. So for this video, I'm going to use the Serendipity and Aces color in this this palette. And I just kind of tap it off on my hand, and I just go in that 3 motions super lightly, and I don't do crazy. If I do, I'll tap it again, tap it on my hand, and I'll go on my neck because I like my neck to be same as my face. So that looks crazy when you don't do it that way, but some people do, and that's okay. If you like to do it that way, more power to you. I just don't. And so I also don't do eyeshadow. So I'll use bronzer for my eyeshadow, and I'll just literally just rub it over my eyes. And you would be surprised, guys. I get so many compliments on my eyes. People are like, what did you do to your eyes? What eyeshadow did you use? And I'm like, it's bronzer. And they're like, really? Yes, because it's so natural. Like, why would you not? I don't know. I like to use bronzer for everything, but that's me too. Okay, and then for my, excuse my messy desk, if you see how messy it is, ooh, I like to use this color. It's called 777s. I really love it. And I just do my nose. I highlight and I kind of fight sometimes. I'm not crazy about highlighter because I don't want to look like a shiny star. Like, I don't want to look crazy. So I just kind of very lightly. This highlight speaks for itself. Like, she glows like nobody's business. And I go back and forth. So I use powder highlight. I use normal highlight. And I also like to use like liquid highlighter. Who's surprised? But I'll show you which one I use because I really like my highlight. I like to use you guys have probably heard of them, Thrive Cosmetics. This is in the color, I believe it's like Stella. Yeah, Stella. I really like this color. And also, if I'm going to do my eyes, I have the color Muna. And it's really pretty. It's like a light brown. It's really sparkly. It's a nice color. And then I like to do for my, I think that's basically all I do. And then I move on to mascara, which is my favorite part, honestly. I love my mascara. I've tried probably every single mascara known to man, and I come back to this one every single time. This is the Lash Paradise mascara, and I think this is just the dark one. You can get ultra dark, brown. They all look the same to me. So I curl my eyelashes. I have a mirror over here, so I curl my eyelashes. And I do probably like 3 pumps, and then I'll come back and do 3 more pumps. Pump. And then, yeah, I just kind of do it till I like the way my lashes look. And to get my long lashes, I use Babe Original for my eyelash serum. And so for this guy, I don't really have a specific pattern how I do my mascara. I just kind of coat the lashes. And I kind of focus more towards the ends to kind of elongate the look. And I kind of go over my lashes like 3 times, 2 or 3 times. It depends. And then I'll blink onto them for the second one to kind of like get the base more. And I really, really recommend the Babe Original. It used to be Babe Lash, but I really enjoy and like their serum. It works really well for my lashes. And I've been using it for a couple months now, and I've seen such a difference. And I honestly probably saw the first difference in like 2 weeks. So if you have been wanting to try their brand, I would really recommend, because they're so good. And I just find that it works really, really well. And I do my bottom lashes just pretty lightly, because if I do them too crazy, it's like... So that's kind of what I do for my eyelashes. And I let them dry completely. And then I curl them again to get my final look. And if I don't do my lips at all. Sometimes I will, but I rarely do. So I just use chapstick, honestly. And this is just the Burt's Bees chapstick. You could use any chapstick. One that I really do recommend, I really like, it's not a chapstick, it's a lip oil. It's just by Ulta Beauty. It's a juice infused lip oil, and this is in the color coconut. It's like a clear color. It's really, really nice, and it works really, really well. So that's basically all that I do. I'm going to curl my eyelashes again, because that's how I kind of achieve my lifted up lashes. Because when I put mascara on, it kind of falls down a little bit, if you can tell. This is a cool hack that I learned. If you have like mascara on your skin or whatever, you can just take your little spoolie and it just comes right off. Wait till it dries a little though, and then it comes right off. It's so nice. Okay, they're still wet. Sometimes I'll use a fan if I don't have a lot of time, but yeah, that's what I do. But if you guys, I'll film my curling my eyelashes. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and thumbs up, and whatever you want to do. Please subscribe to my channel. That helps me out so much. I'm still trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing, and I'm still very new to it, but I'm really enjoying it. So if you guys would love to help me out, love to support me, I would love that. Thank you so much. Feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you'd like to do. Again, only if you liked it, no pressure. You do you. But yeah, if you want to see more videos, leave a comment. Like, give me some ideas. I'm still new to this. Like, I will be honest with you, I need some help sometimes, you know. I need some ideas. I need some inspiration, you know. So thank you, and subscribe if you want to. So also, what I like to do, I will come back and curl my lashes. I'll just do it really, really lightly, and it gives me just that extra curl, and just... And I can kind of just brush them out with my finger. And that's how I get my eyelashes to look so wispy and long, and yeah. So if you guys like this video, again, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be having a great day or night wherever you are in the world. And love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.